Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mahogany, and I'm a grateful recovering addict. I am sitting outside, partaking in my self-care, and the sights are so beautiful here, as you can see. You know, I've been in and out of recovery for multiple years. I am an addict who is recovering from crack cocaine, methamphetamines, marijuana, and also spice, fake weed. Um, I recently came back from a relapse last year. I am now approaching 9 months yet again. By the grace of God, I am so grateful. My experience with drugs as a whole, starting off with marijuana, my marijuana years were great until, as if the years went by, they started giving it different names. Like Indo, Outdo, Around the Door, whatever. I could no longer smoke weed because it made me paranoid. I soon moved on to snorting powder cocaine, which I was raised up around those who hustle drugs and also use drugs. So to me, it seemed like life was always a party, which it wasn't. And then after I learned my valuable lesson, I moved from snorting powder to smoking crack cocaine. I've even tried heroin, which I did not like as much because it scared me. Only if other drugs had scared me just as bad. I am now approaching 9 months clean, yet again, as I previously stated. I come from a home of where both parents were chemically dependent. My mother was not in my life. She did not raise me. My father had me ever since I was 6 months old. I am my father's only child. My father, who also had his issues with cocaine, is now 19 and a half years clean. I come from a family that was very functional. You would never be able to tell that anyone had any struggles or any issues with drugs. By the grace of God, we don't look like what we've been through. I'm also grateful today that I'm able to wake up every day not wanting to get high, not having to prostitute, not having to use. I'm grateful that today, no matter what comes, or who goes, or who passes away, that I still stay clean no matter what. I am now currently age 48. I turned 48 March 12th, and have battled with crack addiction for over 20 plus years. I am now in the Recovery Sober Living, Bluegrass Sober Living, the greatest program in Lexington, Kentucky. I'm also grateful that I get to partake in scenery like this, where I'm in a quiet neighborhood and I'm able to take walks without being approached or stopped, or even solicited or asked, what am I doing? I'm so grateful that no matter what goes on in my life today, that I get to live like this. You see that yard, my God. And part of me giving my story is part of self-care, so I'll be able to get the message out to others that recovery is possible. No judgment. I will never forget where I come from. With that being said, you all have a great day. How long was that video? Shit.